Yeah. You're not witnessing. Anyways, back to what you were saying. Go ahead.
Like I was saying, I started, coming from a place where I was, always paying for studio time, all that shit. It just got to me it literally clicked in my brain one point. I was like, man, I'm tired of like waiting on people to like give me my master, give me my mix, or give me this, or give me that. It was annoying. Like there was times where I want to put this song out now, and I was like, I gotta wait like 2-3 weeks because homeboy's not finished with it yet. And there's been a lot of times too where I've gone to studios and I've paid them and everything. I'll pay maybe in advance. I'll probably drop like $500 on a studio session or something for like multiple songs. Never heard it back. Never got it back.
Oh
from
yeah,
nobody.
you sling drugs, dog. $500 on a studio session. I don't know.
No, yeah, bro. I was all over the place.
This guy's a drug dealer.
I was all over the place when I was young, man.
We're not here to judge you, but you were a drug dealer.
Yeah. No, he is a drug dealer.
I don't know.
Hey, bro.
His music's doing great, and I feel like you might have left it behind. But off that story alone, we're not here to judge.
No, bro. I'm telling you, I used to spend a lot of money on studio time. It was
drugs.
And that's all it was, bro. That's all it was. I ain't gonna say no more.
What studio you used to go to, dog?
No, it wasn't even like it wasn't. Even
go
like
ahead and tell
studios.
everybody what studio you used to go to, so nobody else goes there. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm not gonna name no names.
You can tell me in my ear, and I'll tell everybody else.
No, they're not even around no more. A lot of these.
Well, that's what you get.
A lot of these people that recorded me back in the day, who've been like recording and doing this and doing that, and like used to like pick at me when I was younger. Like these fools aren't around no more. Like a lot of people.
Do you record yourself now, or like only yourself, or you record other people? Or?
I record myself, and then I do studio time as well. So like I have people come through to the studio, they all record.
Do you do them how they did you?
Hell no.
There you go.
Bro?
That's right.
Come on,
That's right.
I gotta be better.
He could have learned the game and said, "I'm gonna run all these motherfuckers dry."
Get somebody's money.
It's hard. It's hard when the studio is at your house, bro.
Hey, yeah. By the way, this ain't my house. I just brought it here.
I know, huh?
So
I just be kicking it right
So don't
here
come
and
back
shit.
looking for problems.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not saying there gonna be any. I'm just letting you know. Don't come back here.
Oh God, bro. No,
Danny V, you got something to ask him, dog? You over there all quiet,
Mr. Slap It or Trash It. Hey, now that we doing the interview too, everybody need to know the mastermind behind. I know when we go live and everything, like that's the mastermind behind everything, behind the beauty that is Slap It or Trash
Mr.
It.
Danny.
My boy was out here hunting. He was like, we got some dope ass talent out here. We need to fucking find a way to get these challenges in a proper place. And he was the one that fucking brought the beautiful thing that is gonna eventually grow into something. It's already growing. Thank you guys, by the way.
Yes, sir.
But that's the man right there. What's up with it, Danny?
Not much,
Mr. Slap It or Trash
I
It?
ain't
Slap it or
drinking,
trash it.
Man, you high. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Always high.
Man, he hot. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, what the actual challenge that Jokes and Danny found you on was the Slap It or Trash It challenge, right?
Yep.
How did you come across that?
How did I come across that?
That's what I want to know.
I'm trying to remember. I've actually followed Jokes for a cool minute. I followed Jokes for a cool minute, and I think I ran into one of the posts that he made talking about it, and I was just like, oh shit, all right, I'm gonna answer this shit. I'll see what's good, and then that's all it was.
Hey,
And
how
then
old
it was
are you? Hey,
over.
dog, how old are you? Dog?
I'm 24.
Oh, you're young as fuck.
Damn.
I know a lot of people who are younger, so that's like a first for me.
I was about to say, Jokes is posted like the Micro Machine, man. You guys remember the Micro Machine? That fool used to take a big breath and...
What is popping with the fan babies? You motherfucker, boy, jokes, you know what I'm saying? Come to the contest. And he was like, hey, I don't know what he said. I heard contest. I'm going to go that way.
Yeah.
It was a very dope opportunity, man. Every contest that I see that, when somebody's hosted something, I always look at it as a very good opportunity to, boost my following up, boost my, the streams up, all that. And like, I also am grateful for people who do that shit because, it takes a lot to do these challenges. I just did one recently, because I just started shooting videos, like music videos and shit. So I did a contest recently where I was like, yo, whoever spits a dope verse gets like a free music video and shit. So just judging the competition, like a lot of dope submissions. And it's just like, damn, like, is it
hard to choose?
For me, yeah, I feel like, because I'm a very indecisive person. I'm just like, bro, I don't know who to choose. Like, this guy was dope, but this guy was, I don't know. Like, it was just very back and forth.
Can I ask you this, dog? Do you go for bars? Do you go for who has the best story?
Like,
the
when I'm doing the challenges? Like,
yeah.
It has to be I feel like
not
it has
you
to
doing
be
it, like judging.
Yeah, like judging other people, yeah. I feel like it has to be a collection of everything, man. Like, I feel like you can just have, like, one style. Like, yeah, you can't have bars. but then also tell a story, but then also be metaphorical, this, and that, whatever. But I feel like if you're able to master all those and just try to like, because it's possible, man. Like I've seen people do it. Like you have a gang of artists who know how to like flip styles and put bars in it, but then also tell a story with it, but then also have this, that, and the third. So I feel like a lot of things play into that, but I feel like if you are able to master all of those in one, I feel like it's cool with me. But if like let's say like somebody else has just bars and it's dope as hell, I'm always gonna pay attention to the like person who's like, all right, but I can do that and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do more because that's the person who wants to go all out, who wants to go far. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like with the that's why I kind of try to show with the slap of the trash it.
Yeah.
Because I start off singing. But then, as soon as I'm done with the singing,
have you always done like the singing shit? Because that's what literally tripped me out. I was like, this motherfucker sound good though. Like,
hell no,
this will sound good.
What were you guys looking for when you guys did this?
That was exactly it. It had to be a little bit of everything. And like, because I mean, it's not just. Even like this fool opened my eyes to like the poetry shit. Like you have to understand.
Like you get deep in shit?
Like no, because poetry is different. Poetry doesn't necessarily have to be on beat. Poetry doesn't necessarily even have to rhyme. And I was sitting there listening to some of these fools. I'm just like, man, fuck that. He's like, wait, fool, listen to what he's saying though. Like listen to what he's saying. So I go back and I'm like, yeah, no, okay, I get it.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah,
shit.
I get that. I 1,000,000% get it because it's not always about the like, you know what I mean? The fucking miracle.
It's what's within
exactly. You got to be able to feel it. But like I said, I told him it's this man's contest, and at the end of the day, we left it up to the people. We left it up. It was
That's
to
easy.
whoever.
Everybody voted in the polls. So
Yeah,
it's not
but
rigged,
I told
you know?
him, because I called him, dog. The day that he dropped his fucking thing, I called him. I was
Infinite?
Yeah, I was sitting in my fucking restroom.
Like,
and I
it's over?
I sat there. No, I didn't know because I told him it's not. It doesn't even come down to my vote or his vote. We're gonna leave it up to the people. I was like, I'm not calling you because this is fixed and you won, dog. Like I'm letting you know. The prize is a fucking jokes feature and a fucking podcast interview, but regardless of anything, my nigga, hit me up because we're gonna do some we're gonna work, dog.
Even if you don't win,
even if you don't win, please send me something.
I was tripping when you called me too. I was like, is this what Joke's calling me right now? I was like, what the hell? Because I'm telling you, bro, I've been following you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You have dope ass style, man. And even the challenges you've answered. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The shit is your shit has always been A1 as well.
Thank you, bro.
When
go ahead.
I was chilling with my homie and I was just kicking it. We were doing a studio session. I'm like, hey, this is what Jokes is calling me right now because he knows who you are too. He's like,
everybody knows who Jokes is.
And I was like, yeah, man, he's calling me right now. I was like, this is weird. I was like,
do I answer it?
I was like, yeah, do I answer? I was like, yeah, of course I'm gonna fucking answer. What the hell? So I answered the shit. And it was dope, man. It was a blessing. I was very happy to hear it, man. I was like, yo, man.
But that's the thing
crazy.
too, dog. I haven't been genuine. Ask him how many fucking times I talked about your verse, dog. Like I'm like, this shit is stupid.
What,
dog. Why are we for the fucking
challenge?
contest? I'm like, why are we doing a
That's
contest?
right.
Fucking like this fool's fucking a beast.
It's already
like,
over.
He already killed the whole thing. He's like, there's a lot of people out there, dog. We're not. It's not up to us.
Hey, no, I will say this. Silent got down too.
Silent did kill that shit.
Hey, Silent.
You guys were neck
I think
to neck,
top three. Infinite, number one, of course. Silent, and I got to give it to Words 909.
Silent was the dude from Bay Area, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, it's funny. That dude hit me up right after, and we got a song together.
That's right. Hey,
Wait,
that's
what,
what we
already?
Do. That's what we do over here.
He released it. It's out on all platforms right now.
When did it come out?
I think yesterday. I think it
No
came out
fucking
yesterday.
way,
Yeah,
that was fast.
me and Silent got a
Hey,
song.
dog,
Yeah.
slap it or trash it just needs like 20% of that. dog.
And we don't expect it in a big chunk. You can pay
payment plans, dog.
You know what I mean? It's gonna work out
pay as you go.
Pay as you go. I accept
dude.
all major credit cards and fucking payment platforms. Don't trip, dog. But I'm
there
happy
you
for you
go.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
it was tight, man. It was cool because Silent, like it was funny because when I entered the contest, I looked at Silent shit. I'm like, this dude went off. I was like, this dude killed that
Silent
shit.
got off, dog.
I was a little skeptical at first. I was like, I don't know if I should enter my shit.
He killed it. No, he did.
And it was dope. I was like, yo, this shit is sick. And then as soon as you know it, he just full hit me up right after you posted my shit. And he was like, hey, bro. He was like, that shit was hard. This and that. Like, this was cool. Like, hey, like, what's good with the track? I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'll lace it down right now.
Straight
and
up.
he just sent it. He sent it through that same day. He sent it through.
No shit.
I wrote that shit. I was like, all right, cool. I laid the vocals down, sent him the vocals, and he was like, all right, cool. And now the song's out. on all platforms.
Hey, silence
I forget
good
what
people,
he said. It's called Don't Let Me Find Out. That's what
Don't
it's
Let
called.
Me Find Out.
Don't Let Me Find Out on all platforms.
I'm gonna be
right now.
definitely sharing that as soon as we
I
get
know.
up
I'm
off
gonna
here,
look
dog.
for that
Yeah.
shit. Hey, you know what? Hopefully we get Silent here pretty soon, dog. Bay Recon was supposed
yeah.
to
Salute
come.
to Silent. You killed that shit. Don't,
Hey,
don't
dog.
think
Yeah,
you didn't.
shout
You
out,
fucking killed it.
shout out to Silent and Bay Recon for holding the motherfucking fort down up there, dog. Like you
Killing
know,
it.
Before this whole quarantine and shit happened, or like right around when it was starting to happen, Bay Recon was supposed to come.
I
here.
remember you saying something. Yeah, I remember you saying
That's
something
tight.
about that.
Yeah, I got mad love for Bay Recon, dog. Said he was my motherfucking boy, dog. But they're just their whole vibe and their music that they make, they're fucking dope. I want to ask you this. Recently, you've been making some good moves with some people. What are the highlights in the past 5 or 6 months that you have, like as far as music and everything, dog?
Damn.
You just got on a cypher with Cujo.
Yeah, that definitely is something that I was tripping about. That's another thing that tripped me out to the whole Cujo Cypher thing. I was very, I doubted. I'm gonna be real. I doubted my shit on my challenge video for that. I did. I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, sorry. I did it like multiple times. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get picked. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna just put this out. And he fucked with it, man. He liked it. When I heard my name, I was like, damn, bro, what the hell? I'm about to be on this cypher with Cujo. That shit was sick.
That's right.
And, you know, shout out to Cujo and the team he put together to put that shit out because that shit was very well directed.
Cujo!
It was very dope. It was an honor, you know what I'm saying? I heard of Cujo for a cool minute too, and I was like, yo, yeah, Cujo's
Hey,
tight.
Cujo gets
And you,
off, huh?
and you guys already filmed that shit and everything too.
Yeah,
huh?
it already came out.
Yeah, it's already out.
dog.
It's on
Like,
that- it's on that
I ain't
beast.
been on the internet in a week, dog.
No, yeah, it's on that beast. It's on that
Pretty
beast.
bad, bro.
Yeah, that shit came out and everything, dog.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
over here lacking, dog.
Yeah, and then so that was something big that happened this year for sure, the whole thing. And then I think I don't know if I could speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it anyway. But
Go ahead. man.
again, the collab with Cujo. I got one with Cujo coming in soon.
Oh,
That's
what?
right.
Yeah, I got one. It's already done. It's already
right.
finished. That one's gonna come out soon. And then
Is that on your shit or his shit?
on my shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
That's
and then
right.
I got bro.
Hey,
I'm
Cujo
telling you.
when he did that for you, that's dope.
Yeah,
dog.
he Cujo showed nothing but love on that shit, man. I'm very excited to put that track out. So there's that, and then since like I've been doing these challenges because like before this one I did like 2 or 3 other challenges, and I think because of the Cujo one too, a lot of people started following me, and I think people started recognizing a little bit more, like, all right, like I've been around for a minute, like I've been doing this for a little bit, and so people started hitting me up. So like,
It starts changing, huh?
yeah, it's different. It's
Yeah.
different. Like I have people hitting me up for features that I used to hit up before, and,
Hey,
I'll
you're
be
like, hey,
let
do
me
you
get a
be all
feature.
salty about it now, dog? You're like,
Nah.
man, fuck no.
No.
For about $5,000.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. This next pandemic album, because I just dropped an album called Pandemic. I recorded it all
Yeah.
during the quarantine and shit. I was just locked up in the house. I said, bro, I'm gonna just drop an album. Fuck it, I'm gonna just make something.
That shit's hard, too.
Make that whole shit.
motherfucking album's hard,
Thank you,
dog.
bro. I think 2 of the songs. I had already 2 of the songs pre-recorded, but they weren't done. They needed like another 2 verses or like another verse and shit like that. So I already had those, and then I just added like about 4 or 5 more. And I was like, all right, cool. And I sent one to my homie Jamal Jones. Shout out to him. He chopped on the song called Lab. You know what I'm saying? I just put that album out. I was like, fuck it. It wasn't planned. It was just very last minute. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna put this album out. I put it out. And people started fucking with it. People were like, yo, this is dope, this is dope, this is dope, this is dope. That's all I heard about it. And then now, so I had this idea since I did the song with Cujo. I was like, I'm gonna try to see if I could reach out to some of these people who kind of like just like didn't recognize me before, and see if I can get these collabs in. I really want to get these collabs in. So I got a couple other collabs in the bank right now.
It starts making a difference.
Yeah,
huh,
I got a couple other collabs right now in the bank, and this Pandemic 2 album is gonna be a gang of collabs with just a bunch.
Hey, I want to
yeah.
say this
Hell yeah.
before we continue. I recognize your talent, like what, a month or 2 back, before you started taking off, dog. Because before this, I already had asked him to come on, dog.
I remember you telling me, yeah.
I was like, this motherfucker.
It was meant to be, dog.
And I didn't even want to reach out to you, dog. Like I
Right.
was like, man, I don't know if he's gonna be like cocky and
Nah,
answer me back or
man,
something.
Come on, yeah.
How much you paying for this interview?
How much
But
you
he
pay?
wasn't. I mean,
How much
okay,
you
I'm not
5
gonna
racks?
say.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you've always. I'm not gonna say you weren't infinite. You've always been infinite, but right now you're in that zone where you're fucking infinite. Like you're out there right now. You know.
I'm pushing, man. I'm trying.
Oh, you popping.
Yeah,
trying.
he's popping.
Yeah, no, I
popping.
know.
So
Popping.
when I asked him, I was like, cool, dog. Like, you know, I didn't know if he knew who I was or whatever, dog. So I asked him and shit, and it hadn't happened because the quarantine and shit hit.
Yeah.
But since then, like, you've been getting love from Bozo, from Cujo, from
Yeah.
like all kinds of people and shit. How
That was
you feel when
another
you
one
got
too.
love from Bozo, dog?
That was another one too where I got on that track with Bozo. I was tripping when I got on the track with Bozo. I was like,
That's
yo,
right.
this is tight. It was very exciting. I was over at LP Studios with my boy AI.
Yeah.
I was over there chilling with him.
Shout out to AI,
Shout out
my
to AI.
motherfucking boy.
I was over there chilling with him. He was like, "Hey, I got Bozo coming in the studio right now." I was like, "Wait, what?" He was like, "Yeah, I got Bozo coming in the studio." I'm like, "All right, for sure, hell yeah." So he came through. It was tight. He was real genuine, real cool person and shit. And he was like, "Yo, you rap?" I'm like, "Yeah, I rap too. This and that, whatever." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and then I had just laid a verse with AI. He was like, "Oh yo, check this shit out." I wasn't done yet though. I was still writing to it. And he was like, "Oh yeah, let's just do this." And we just started working. We didn't say nothing. No words were exchanged. Like, "Are you sure you want to do this feature?" Yeah, I mean, Bozo. We just started writing.
Bozo works fast as fuck.
Yeah, no, he does.
That fool be forcing you to work fast.
Yeah, he does. But no, it's cool though. I'm used to it though, man. I'm used to writing. I'm telling you, I'm used to writing whole albums and EPs in one night. I'm used to. Trust me, a lot of the EPs and the projects I have right now, a lot of them were written, recorded, mixed, mastered all in one night. I'll literally stay up from like 12 when I'm not working, or like when I have because I have sometimes where I'm like on break and I'm just like, all right, write some of this, right?
Yeah.
You know, every chance I get, I'm writing.
Damn,
that's that work.
He not only
Okay.
sells drugs, he uses drugs as well.
Oh shit! Nah,
Never get high on your own supply.
Nah, bro.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, I feel you. But
Bozo's a big fucking deal, dog. Like,
And these drugs make a lot of money out here, don't they?
hey, I'll tell you one thing, because Bozo's my homie, dog. Like,
Right.
I know Bozo, like, really, really, really good. I've known him since prison, dog.
Yeah, shit.
That fool will not fuck with you, give you the chance, time, or day unless he thinks you got talent.
No,
dog.
yeah, most definitely. I feel
Like, that fool is very, very picky about who he fucks with, dog.
Yeah.
So for him to be willing to fuck with you, especially if he just met you, because he don't like fucking with people he just met either, dog.
Right.
That fool wants to do a background check on your ass before he even start fucking with you. Said
Nah,
it.
Want to do
I
a
was-
collab? Let me get back to you about 3 days.
I was
Said it.
very
Hey,
blessed.
Bozo will do a whole fucking fingerprint scan and shit, and if something comes up on your shit, Bozo ain't fucking with you, dog. But
Nah, yeah, I was
for
very
him to
blessed to
fuck
get
with
that
you, that
shit.
says a
Yeah.
lot about you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it was dope, man. I was honored. I was like, hell yeah. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna put the song out. I'll send you the cover for it. This and that. We were just shopping back and forth. I'm
So
like,
you're fully moving like the way that you even traffic your music, like you're moving independent? It's all through
everything?
you?
Yeah, everything's just
That's
myself,
dope.
man.
That's dope.
I've worked very hard to just try to learn everything and how to do everything myself. Just like putting shit out on like the platforms, from how to distribute the money from it, how to just.
And how long you been doing it like that, like on a professional level, where like you're putting shit out on Spotify and everything like that?
I started doing it in 2017.
Okay.
So because like it took me for a cool minute, I was very skeptical about putting my shit on like iTunes and Spotify and whatever. I don't know
Why is that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I just like I felt like maybe I wasn't ready. I kept telling myself like I'm not ready for that. Like I'm not ready.
Every artist is their own worst critic.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, that is true,
Wait a little
dog. That
bit,
is
yeah.
Yeah, for a minute, I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not, because people would tell me, like, they'd be like, yo, because that's when like around the time where Apple Music started getting more popping,
Yeah.
and then the Spotify started getting more
All the
shit,
streaming shit was
and then
cracking.
people was like, yo, like, when are you gonna put your shit on Spotify? I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, my shit's on SoundCloud and YouTube, and
It's
fucking
free, go
Dat
listen to
Piff.
it.
I fucking hate SoundCloud.
I hated it too, bro. But for a cool minute, that's where I got a lot of my plays. And that's,
Because
a lot
I'll
of
tell you
people
what
that look at
about
my shit.
SoundCloud, dog. Like, they rob the fucking artist. You have to have so many hours a fucking
Yeah.
month, and you have to maintain it. Like, dog,
That's
they
how
take
SoundCloud
people's
gets
money.
down?
Yeah, they take
Yeah.
people's money, dog.
That's why
like
it's free.
you have
like,
to have a good following, maintain a good following, and like
Do they
I don't know.
even
I
pay?
just don't like it.
Do they
dog.
pay you out after?
Yeah, they monetize it and everything, but you have to maintain a certain following every month, else they
Yeah.
drop you and shit. You know,
like a
I
major
ne-
following on there though, because it's
I
free
opened
too,
it. Yeah,
like-
I opened up a SoundCloud like probably like 6 months ago or something, and I read all their shit. I was like, "Fuck this fucking bullshit," you know.
Yeah.
Even though I probably would like get numbers and shit or do whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
definitely.
I was just like, it's anti-artist to me, dog. Like you know,
Yeah,
like
they're just upcomers. People
yeah,
that just do
like
it
I
for
just
the
feel
free
like
time.
No, yeah, for sure.
if you want to put shit out for free, that's the way to go. Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
I feel like
not-
SoundCloud is good for anybody starting out, but for somebody
Yeah.
who wants to be a serious artist, like to
You can't keep dropping this shit
yeah,
on there,
like
yeah.
someone. I mean, not
if,
to
if you want to make money, homie,
Yeah.
SoundCloud is not.
yeah,
the
Yeah.
place.
it's not. You can't
Yeah.
because like a lot of people upload their shit on SoundCloud thinking like, all right, this shit about to blow off.
Who do
SoundCloud.
you go for, DistroKid or TuneCore?
I'm a DistroKid person.
Don't do
Yeah.
that, dog. They
I
don't
heard-
monetize your videos
Really?
on YouTube, homie.
Oh no, you did tell me that.
I didn't even know
Hey,
that.
I promise you they
I
don't
remember
monetize
that.
your shit on YouTube.
And they do on TuneCore.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You got to
mean,
get the
I never
TuneCore
tried- I never used
publishing.
TuneCore, that's why
Homie,
I
I'll
was
school you up on some shit. I have both. I have DistroKid and TuneCore.
TuneCore.
But like when I started reading shit and I went and I fucking started emailing people and they're like, oh, well, we don't monetize rap music, only rap music.
What the fuck?
Wait, they don't
Because
monetize rap music?
Rap music, they don't monetize on YouTube anymore. And I asked why,
So
and
I'ma
they
put it on
said
the country
because
then?
there's too many samples being used in hip hop
Okay.
for them to monetize it.
So they
you
can't
know?
clear that shit. Like,
Nah,
But that don't
you-
mean every fucking song is fucking sampled. Like that's ridiculous. That's crazy.
that's just
If you
like
think
them
about
automatically
it,
saying.
pretty much. I mean,
Shit.
that's what we doing out here, bro.
Yeah.
I feel it though. Yeah, I've always
some
used
people
DistroKid.
clear
That's
those
how
samples.
I started. Like I started doing that. Like somebody told me about DistroKid, and I was like,
DistroKid's cheap. That's why people fuck with it.
I
dog.
think that's why. Yeah.
That's why
'Cause
people
that is
fuck
shit.
with
That
it.
shit is cheap. It's
I'm
mad cheap.
TuneCore all day, dog. I'll pay whatever the fuck I gotta pay, but my
TuneCore-
royalties still come in to
TuneCore
this
is like
day.
you got to pay every time you upload something, right? Like it's
No,
like-
yeah,
or-
$10.
Okay.
But homie, you know how much fucking royalties they squeeze out of people? You get publishing administration, and you get fucking like every 3 months you get like $500,000 checks, $2,000. Like fool, that
This
shit.
fool fuck
Remember
about the
one time
ins
I
and
showed
outs,
you
dog.
that?
He showed me everything.
Hey,
dog.
one time
He
I was
showed me
showing jokes my
everything.
This
fucking
fool should
royalty.
do the commercials for him.
Fool.
Yeah.
One time I was showing jokes my royalty statements, dog. That shit ain't no joke. Like my royalty statements were crazy.
the
and
bag.
shit,
Yeah,
huh?
I was like, I've been doing this wrong my whole time. I've been trying to do it.
DistroKid ain't the way to go, dog. I just say
I'm about.
that.
I don't know, man. I'm about to see. We'll probably switch over to TuneCore with my
Hey,
next job.
Next time you come and talk, we want to hear that you're on TuneCore.
So yeah, guys, I
man.
switched to TuneCore.
So first off, I just got on TuneCore. I wanted to put that out there.
I come in with a couple more chains and shit. So yeah, I just switched to
a ring on every finger.
I just switched to
I'm not
TuneCore.
saying it's good, but you know it's good.
I used to be blind. Now I can
Jokes.
see.
This guy calls himself the king of the what?
King of the Riv.
And you ain't got no competition out there?
Nah, not lately.
I like the King of the Rev.
Hey,
I
this
like
guy.
that.
Hey, I
this
put it.
guy-
I put it out. Nobody's proved me wrong yet, though.
All right, ain't nobody even challenging you
Hell
on that
nah.
shit. Huh?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I feel like you got. I feel like that's a heavy thing. It's like I don't want to compare it to anything, but it's like you call
Compare it to
yourself,
something.
You call yourself the king of anywhere, dog, and you're gonna have some eyes on you. But if
Yeah,
you're doing
no,
it
most
right,
definitely.
People start looking and shit. huh?
yeah. But if you're doing it right and making that statement, it's gonna do something, dog. On top of having fucking quality shit, you're only gonna benefit yourself.
No, yeah, facts. It is what it is.
Run
though.
that shit. Get a little. Hey, ask Cujo. What if you were cocky, dog? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just a little
Yeah,
bit.
I
You'll be
know.
all
And
right.
it was funny because when he showed me that track when we did the he
That
showed me
fool
that track.
shows
when we-
everybody everything, dog.
I didn't hear it.
No, he showed like everybody that was at the
If
cipher.
you give Cujo 5 fucking minutes of your time, he'll take 15, dog. Like that.
No, that's
Vato will
facts.
start
He-
rapping. And
He played me a gang of songs too, man. I was listening, but when he played that song though, he was like, "Hey, check this song out. I got the song that's coming out." This, and I was like,
Can I
"All right."
ask you this, fool? When he showed you the song, did he not do the music video with it, dog? That
Nah, no, he did. He was moving like that. He was moving like that.
Hey,
He
Cujo
was
will
getting
show
down.
you a
He
song.
was getting down.
Cujo will show you a song and he'll be all in your ear like this.
He did do
Like, hey, back up, homie. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dog?
Consistency. Go.
He was like,
He's serio.
Like, yeah, that shit
Cujo
is
will
tight,
be like
though.
rapping into you, dog, and he'll get in your face like he's talking to you and shit.
Hey, homie, I need those COVID bars right now, dog.
Yeah, hey.
nah, for real.
It's like, hey, G, are you talking to me in that song? You're like, what the fuck's going
I
on?
feel like it's personal now, homie.
Damn, look at this vato over here in the vest with the mask and shit. Orale, Mr. Fregón. That vato's safe and shit,
Oh, you
dog.
safety safe. I like it.
Man, fuck this quarantine.
Y'all ain't fucking with the south side. Bang on them, down and swing on them. Fuck a one-on-one, boy, we get the whole gang on them. Double S, it ain't a question. Who you press is Smith and Wesson. Learn your lesson, pop, go to heaven, bitch. South side, ride for the cause. Haters run their mouth, blow. Why are they jaw? Better recognize, boy. The blue bandana, goes a blammer. Tooth with hammers, lose your manners. Peel them like a new banana. We got masses, honeys with big asses. Haters tripping, we're flicking them like ashes. Dodge hits and sticking them like cashes. Make hits and show them what real gas is. We about that life, aquí para mi raza, better get that right. Controlamos a todo con los cholos, mi gente. Puro sud, puro sud, puro sud.